Are you looking for the best gaming PCs? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming PCs. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 4. Alienware Aurora R16. Dell's Aurora R16 Tower is the best choice if you're looking for a gaming PC that won't sound like a jet engine at full tilt while you're playing the latest games. Our review noted its whisper-quiet operation, which is especially impressive considering its competitive performance with a 13th Gen Intel Core i7 processor, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 graphics, and 32GB of memory. The tower is also more upgradable than previous Aurora designs and has lots of ports, making it the most user-friendly Alienware desktop yet. If you can't stand the whir of spinning cooling fans pushing hot air while playing computer games, the Aurora R16 should be the first stop on your search. It's also the most convenient Alienware desktop to date, with more upgradable parts and front-facing ports. While its motherboard and power supply are proprietary, the latter has a 1000-watt option that should provide plenty of headroom for more powerful CPUs and GPUs down the line. Desktop class. Gaming. Processor. Intel Core i7-13700F. Processor speed. 2.1 GHz. RAM, as tested. 32 GB. Boot drive type. SSD. Boot drive capacity, as tested. 1 TB. Secondary drive type. SSD. Secondary drive capacity, as tested. 1 TB. Graphics card. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070. Operating system. Windows 11 Home. Number 3. Corsair One i500. While not the tiniest gaming PC, the Corsair One i500 is smaller than traditional towers and handsome, and its footprint is small. Most compact gaming machines are more expensive than average, it takes more advanced engineering to fit high-end parts in a tight space, and this system certainly falls into that group. Not all that cost goes to the small design, because our test model packs some ferocious parts: an Intel Core i9-14900K processor, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090 GPU, 64GB of memory, and 2 TB of solid-state storage. A liquid loop cools these potent components, helping the desktop deliver fantastic results on our benchmark tests, especially for such a small system. It's pricey, though not overpriced, and not a solution for everyone, but it is a first-rate pre-build. Not all gamers need this much power, but if you're a big-budget shopper seeking a cross-section of high-end performance and a compact design, this is the machine to start your search with. Unlike some compact systems, it uses standard desktop parts that are swappable. However, if you're thinking about maintenance or long-term replacements, be sure to read our review for some caveats around GPU upgrades. Desktop class. Gaming, small form factor, SFF. Processor. Intel Core i9-14900K. Processor speed. RAM, as tested. 64 GB. Boot drive type. SSD. Boot drive capacity, as tested. 2 TB. Secondary drive type. Secondary drive capacity, as tested. Graphics card. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4090. Operating system. Windows 11 Home. Number 2. HP Omen 35L. Beyond HD gaming is notably more demanding than targeting a more mainstream 1080p resolution, but the HP Omen 35L is up to the task without bankrupting you. Don't get us wrong, it's hardly inexpensive, but you're moving into the enthusiast range when targeting 1440p play, and the price is suitable for this system. Our stack test model includes an AMD Ryzen 7 8700G processor, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super graphics card, 64GB of memory, and 4 TB of storage. This setup will ensure sky-high frame rates and can push into the 4K range if you desire, but this takes the cake as our mid-range pick because of its low starting price. If you don't need that much power, a less expensive Omen 35L configuration with a toned-down GPU pick will still go a long way while saving you some cash. HP's wide range of configuration options, classy design, and industry-standard parts make this Omen model a good fit for mainstream and enthusiast gamers alike. 1080p and 1440p gaming will run comfortably with most of the Omen 35L component combinations HP offers, powering the latest titles at smooth frame rates. More modest GPU options are available than that of our review model, so you'll find many solutions for a wide range of budgets and an overall design that we stand behind. Desktop class. Gaming. Processor. AMD Ryzen 7 8700G. Processor speed. RAM, as tested. 64 GB. Boot drive type. SSD. Boot drive capacity, as tested. 2 TB. Secondary drive type. Hard drive. Secondary drive capacity, as tested. 2 TB. Graphics card. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4080 Super. Operating system. Windows 11 Pro. Number 1. MSI Codex R2. Gaming is an inherently expensive hobby, and a budget PC doesn't have the exact meaning it does elsewhere. Regardless, the MSI Codex R2 lives up to the moniker. It comes in at less than $1,000 as configured, including a roomy case with decent airflow. The system includes an Intel Core i5-14400F processor and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 GPU, neither of which will set the world on fire but are more than capable for an entry-level system. The fans get loud under load, but this is an acceptable deal as compromises go for a relatively affordable desktop that can maintain solid 1080p performance for mainstream gamers and even push up to 1440p performance in some scenarios. Budget-strapped shoppers looking for a steal on a 1080p to 1440p gaming desktop will be pleased. The Codex R2 avoids big misses on the processor, GPU, and storage sides. It also has a practical case that will perform admirably in mainstream and more demanding titles, with visual settings adjusted. You'll find other options around this price, but this is our current favorite with the least compromises. Desktop class. Gaming. Processor. Intel Core i5-14400F. Processor speed. RAM, as tested. 16 GB. Boot drive type. SSD. Boot drive capacity, as tested. 1 TB. Secondary drive type. Secondary drive capacity, as tested. Graphics card. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060. Operating system. Windows 11 Home.